Sidai TV takuna saa yentepa engolongo darikini tikita momieta la bale tomo nobo elari longa lifuniare otikita mobile tebelele Alhamisi na kunango rikyo lomon kaji Samson Simpiri aka Newsman. Ore tolomono imwa county yankari na rogneno todukotor mareta o bayanga lifuni torgerengele transmara tolo county yankari na roge mwereto denda na shuru kwa serikali kidogo kwa Kenya sishore ngopesi ni tene bongo birenya na karamadada olosho public administration urigili baile dade yola sarana ngolo monde somin olentoika
iltungana loranga lusuni lo wanga munende musada na geresho ya serikali kitoke losho le Kenya munengo PC olisi le transmara yolotiana Mohamed Nur Hassan ore negre Sidai TV Nur nekilkwana na ile igwana betumogim aitabage na iltungana loisha inada tena luboton lo sholonto lule transmara.
Tulipokea magunia 500 ya mchele na 200 ya maragwe, na hii ni mpango wa serikali ya kusaidia wale wameathirika na mambo ya ukame katika tarafa ya Transmara West. Hii chakula ni ya wale tu ambaye wako na njaa, na tumepatia kila location kuhakikisha kwamba imefikia kila mtu. Na ninataka kuambia machifu na state chief hakikisha kwamba hii chakula itafika kwa wale wanatakana kupata.
Ore nanu na gasho serikali sapu ganashe utwanda aisho tonga lemidimate amukumok ngajidini midimate kaka shukuru serikali oleng amu etadamu tena bae neta surito neito de lelo neibola yidia na sub county pooki peitu mitongana ganda na gasho serikali na sapu oleng amu etenenda nganara mataro ngangidi ameta sapu kusho rori isuma shuru ako ngata ya serikali anda
ore na sininje iltungana lolanga mutoina da neteshabakino te na ina ruwa jona nchere kidero na ninje serikali beita bagi na ina da tangarage ngolino na gira imani nche tana luboto lo sholontolule tantsmaram.
Kwa majina naitwa Elizabeth Ndomo, nutrition officer, nafanya hapa kwa hospitali ya district pande ya chakula. Leo tuko hapa kupatia wamama wasiojiweza na watoto chakula, especially wale clients wanachukua dawa hapo kwetu kwa CCC, wale TB clients na watoto under 5 wenye wako na malnutrition, na pia wale wagonjwa wengine wamelazwa kwa ward. So kuna criteria yenye inaangalia pia social status ya mama, ndio tunajua wale wanaweza kupewa chakula.
Alafu tumeshukuru kwa Mungu hata mmetusaidia, alafu tumepata chakula. Asante kwa mwenye mmetupea.
Ashuko serikali ya sababu kule etaretwo yo ngoro no da yo nyamalita tolame kage kishuko kinda na sababu ngale are tata nyena nongera ye yayo kishiri ne meta doibo na nanu na ibomita na mogara idimka atosho nyena sababu ngale amore tena katela rumela dani lulu mata nikindoka.
Saragi Sidai TV tenko bisini ol DC le transmara kajile swamin ololentoika.
Itejong or minister kitoka pande ngobe Kenya Raila Amolo Odinga igeyuna Kenya county ne morobiani tedekai tenana county ni ne mera robiani na bagi ngirisha pokana ramadare na yiwa keneltunga na klena na county nenye emaga or minister kitoka pande Raila Odinga ilegilekwa yetientumo a devolution conference anani nyentumo na makinyeki ingitoria oroto matone serikali county tiaro county na jana makueni entumo ina abishana na bane imeki katiba ngejuko losho le Kenya makasi Raila Odinga jore ingibelekanya ta oroto o matone rekore county ya devolution ne ambaye to bagoleno silingi zile ngori inlengishi ngana kabora benge bertenye amageti ni nyapalo imeki katiba ngejuko losho na gejibeta na kinimali olorede kagore tangalano enjoro county na ina bero ne DC adira matare kakore tendua tenye nezo duma jure county ne mero shiri ultimate osotu odupa ana member group ya national wa serikali modrole CRA na commission on revenue allocation ni shagno nela kuno bego monropia ni takolega esotwa tumalelo na Raila Odinga tiara county makweni.
The chairman of the council of governors and the governors who are here, the Speaker of the National Assembly and the senators, Honorable Fred Matiang'i and all the other cabinet secretaries who are here, development partners, diplomats, distinguished guests, ladies and gentlemen, hamjambo. Hamjambo tena. I was in Makueni 2 weeks ago, and I knew that this conference was coming, and I promised the governor that I would come, because I've been a regular feature in these conferences since they started. So, but this Makueni conference has had history. Waswahili say, hayawi, 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 hayawi. Yeah, you know, it's not the first, it has been postponed so many times. But it will come. Now, when we're here, one cannot resist the temptation to do a journey down the memory lane and to see where we came from with the evolution. We are celebrating a decade of this bold experiment with the 2 levels of government, which has been a remarkable journey for our people. It has been full of triumphs and challenges. At this 7th conference, you have decided to confront the elephant in the room of human survival, the issue of climate change. This is a clear indication that counties are coming of age and venturing into some of the greatest challenges humanity is facing now and the centuries ahead. I commend you for this. Climate change is bigger than the election coming up in 2022 or the ones coming that will follow in 2027 and 2032. It is a life and death matter that has cornered everyone all over the planet. I believe that climate is so important that going forward, we need to have a National Climate Council and situate it within the presidency. Kenya is experiencing higher temperatures, unpredictable rainfall patterns, increased incidence of drought and floods, and rising sea levels. Extreme weather events have led to loss of lives, diminished livelihoods, reduced crop and livestock production, and damaged infrastructure, among other adverse impacts. The key enablers of our economy, that is agriculture, water, energy, tourism, and wildlife, are extremely climate sensitive. If we don't tackle climate change, all our efforts to grow our economy will be in vain. County governments operate right on the ground. They are the first port of call when homes and farms get washed away by floods that were not expected. They are the first line of defense when crops fail in a drought that comes when rains were expected. Counties, therefore, have a critical role, particularly in educating our people on the reality of climate change. You have no option but to provide leadership on this matter. I am aware that to date, 33 counties have enacted climate change policy and legal frameworks, while others are at different stages of formulation of the same. I particularly laud the ASAL counties of Garissa, Isiolo, Kitui, Makueni, and Wajir, which have gone ahead and established county climate change funds. That is the leadership we are looking for at the grassroots. Today, there are several other transformative ideas whose time has come in Kenya. They are being resisted the way the evolution was, but we will actualize them because their time is here. At this forum, I would like to share some thoughts on how we are going to renew and redefine devolution to make it deliver better to the people. Across the country, old and lingering challenges are imposing new pressures on government and leaders at both county and national level. Unemployment, deepening poverty, and rising cost of living have left our people disappointed and sometimes angry at their leaders. People need our help. Our duty as leaders is to breathe a new life and give new purpose to all institutions and structures. Where need be, we will have to be bold enough to abandon institutions and ideas that are not working and come up with new ones. For a start, we must strengthen devolution. We must devolve more resources to the counties. This should not be a divisive issue. That is what the BBI was intending to do. We must also overcome the challenge of insufficient allocation and delays in disbursement of funds by the National Treasury to counties, if counties are to operate efficiently. On this, there should be no debate. The funds will have to follow all devolved functions. This means the National Treasury will have to release all the funds for all the devolved functions at the appropriate time. There must be no two ways about this. The problem of overlapping and duplication of functions by state agencies, corporations, and regional development authorities will also have to be addressed conclusively. Addressing these issues need not mean antagonism between counties and the national government. On the contrary, they require a partnership between the two levels of government. There must also be a clear understanding that no level of government can succeed when the other is failing. Take economic growth, for instance. When the national economy is weak, counties will be disempowered. So growth, which leads to jobs and lowers the cost of living, must be a shared concern for both county and national government. Counties must be at the center of our envisaged growth and recovery for employment and job creation. In the years ahead, we must renew the contract between the people and their government, both county and national. People must feel that government, whether county or national, is there for them and cares about them. Each level of government will have to invent new ways to deal with purely national or devolved challenges. In the end, however, our people need their problems solved regardless of the level of government that is supposed to do it. My vision is to push for a strong partnership to make all our counties feel more a part of the solution of our national problems, while helping counties solve their devolved challenges, and that empowers the counties to determine their own destiny. I would like to see increased agricultural productivity. This will not only increase incomes, it will also create more employment opportunities.
Walichukuliwa mwana kinikibu oloshole South Sudan. Nitanyamaleta oloraglankare oloshole South Sudan. Todolu ajoda abidru lapa lemgetla lahari longa lifnero tikitamo bo. Ishakilo yukiam na ipuko olumana kwa yudo raimo wajituno shine ama nyana rangara yolo raglankare ora sabuga. ore na bae ne bala na tasinjurore le serikali tenebo lelo lemele serikali itateteyie ajo kenyamalita iltung'anak oolus milioni 11 naa keyieu eretoto serikali tenebo enchula oonkuapi orkila orok EU ana African Union, enchula olturur le naboisho olosho le seuseu UN ana United Nations tenebo kulie oshon pookin okulikae sotua peing'urakini eretoto olorere. Ore enyamali sapuk oleng ena najito lang'eni naa imoyiaritin naayau oloirag lenkare amu ore oshi peesapuk oloirag lenkare naa kekumok imoyiaritin naayau enkare namanaa.
When you get displaced people like now we have in Mangala, they are also having a lot of issues with the host communities because those people are coming with their livestock and these people are agriculturists, so there's a lot of conflict. So this impact of climate change is now going to make us have internally displaced people, even refugees, not from armed conflict but from the impacts of climate.
Nekitaben korokio Sidai TV kaji Samson Simpiri aka Newsman. Ente bana.